Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. I'm back once again playing Lost Planet 3 for the Xbox 360, running on the Xbox Series X. And yeah, I am trying to figure out what's wrong with the audio on the game. I'm not sure if it's... Okay. One moment, let me see if I can get it to work here. Because I'm definitely hearing it on the speakers, but it's not showing up on the leveler here. Always amateur hour on this channel of mine. Alright, well, I'll pop into my save file here and pick up where I left off. And I am nearing the end of a mission here, and I'm going to go back to the base and cash in my, my completed side quest. A couple of them, actually. Yeah. And we'll do some more spending. So yeah, I did not stream yesterday. I was taking care of doing a family thing, but I am back today. There we go, now it's working. I'm not sure what the problem was, but whatever. Actually, it's like louder than my voice. Which I still have yet to listen to any of the archive streams of this. I gotta do that. I'll try to do that if I see what the game wants me. Gotta find this Roman person. It does not appear to be a crouch button. He just does this automatically. And you can't, like, fire your gun or even pull it out in this one. So it's like... This might as well just be a long loading screen. Or a loading hallway. There's that thing I'm going to fight at some point, I bet. That's just a regular enemy, I guess, not a boss type enemy. And look, here's another. about a grenade? There's another. There's me blowing myself up like a moron. Great start to the stream here. Crap. Seems pretty clear that I'm gonna need to get some damage upgrades to these weapons, because man, that's a lot easier than it was beforehand when I only had the pistol, but it's still not where I want it to be. Great. Awesome. Great. Guess they won't come through that doorway. Hopefully I can get some. Let's just head back to the help with that. 4 of them. Is the game gonna throw me a bone by not having more of them spawn? I don't know. We'll see. That'll help. But, I'm not sure where the game wants me to go. That's where I just came from. I have no idea why the game is sending me in here and is now sending me back. Oh, apparently wanted me to go here. Well, whatever, I wasted a little bit of time. I got some thermal energy, so that'll be worth something. Be a shorter than usual stream today. Maybe after. I'm guessing this is the part where I get out then. Yeah, see if I can exit that one. Apparently I don't need to. Cutscene.
Dr. Roman?
Drop your weapon!
Whoa, whoa. Easy now, Doc.
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
I'm Jim Payton. Just here to check
Where
up...
from?
From Coronis. What the hell, lady? Where else would I be from? Braddock sent me.
I know you.
That's right. I came down with that creepy fella you don't like, with the big head. Just hitching a ride, I swear. Barely know the guy. You may be done aiming things at me now?
Braddock sent you?
I want to make sure you're okay. See if you needed any help.
Touching concern after all these months. To what do I owe such an excess of caution?
Might ask the same, Shotgun Sally.
You've seen him then, haven't you?
Seen
Yeah.
what?
Someone in the distance. Watching.
Hard to know what I saw. Say folks start to crack up. Out here in the white too long?
Perhaps. Do you feel cracked?
Can't say as I do.
And there's something the old man's not telling us.
Always
You
something
realize that?
someone's not telling us.
Trying not
It's
to.
called secrets.
I know how it is. You didn't come here to ask questions. But believe me, James, this place has secrets. Keep your eyes open, or they'll sneak up on you when you least expect it.
She seems a little paranoid.
It's all good and ominous, Doc. I'm just here to do a job.
That's convenient. I've got one for you.
If you're really here to help, there is one thing you can do. DNA tagger for your pistol. Collects, analyzes, and stores genetic patterns for my research. Want to help? There's an 8-grid nest just round the bend. Tag the egg clusters for me.
Sounds easy enough.
Take this. It's a motorized zipline attachment for your grappling hook. You'll need it to get where the eggs are.
It seems like she's being played by different voice actors in the pre-game cutscenes as opposed to the pre-rendered ones. Still have no idea what these units of measurement are. No sense in wasting ammo on these guys. Pistol can take them out. I'm not sure, but I think they use the X button for was, I can't remember, but the previous also was using the X button. Right clicking the right hand. Those games had a weird. Granted, that was before games like Gears of War.
I guess any of these eggs will do. That should do it.
Does it matter how many of them I get? I don't know, it doesn't seem like it. Guess I only needed one. Okay, so you switch ammo on a gun by holding down X. I assume that's going to come in handy for the other weapons as well, like Sentry and whatnot. Attaching the zip line. You know, I find it bizarre that she'll give me a task to do that's so based on reasons. She could have just as easily done that herself. Maybe she's a task. Also, definitely did not need to get in the rig for that, but perhaps. Just saying something's going on here.
Good work, James. Sadly, I don't have the credits to pay you what you're worth, but you can keep the zipline attachment. I'm sure you'll find good use for it. Best of luck out there.
Right.
Braddock, it's Jim. Dr. Roman's 5 by 5. I don't think you have to worry about her one bit.
Glad to hear it. Appreciate you going out of your way.
Of course. Anything else while I'm out here?
Besides the usual standing contracts? Actually, we did just survey a fairly massive T-energy deposit nearby, but it's inaccessible with your current equipment loadout. When you're back, you should talk to Gale about upgrading your rig with some kind of winch system.
Roger that. Peyton out.
Wait, did I hear my name? Listen, Jim, remember how I asked you to find that servo controller off LaRoche's scrapped winch arm a while ago and you sort of blew me off? See, the thing is, I'm gonna need that component if you want the upgrade Braddock's talking about. So, if you find it, I'll be happy to hook you up. I ain't bitter or hurt or resentful or nothing. I'm healthy like that.
Alright, well... It might be a good idea if I take a look at where the, game is sending me to. Find an upgrade component. I'm hoping that when I complete this, the game will just cutscene me back to base. That would be the idea. But we'll see. I'll be honest with you, this doesn't really feel like a 360 game. I know I'm playing it on a Series X, and that might be influencing it with like the high resolution. Probably.
Yikes.
But it's like,
They just keep coming.
why is it telling me I'm entering? Wait. Right,
drag off Shackleton's Peak and disappeared over the other side. Roche is looking for a way over, but I think it's lost.
Luckily, it was backup medical supplies, not one of our scheduled Class A drops. Let's just hope we don't have an outbreak of anything soon. Return home. Out.
I wonder if it'd be a good idea for me to get the thing that also collect thermal energy from inside the rig. Probably. That's like stuff I missed out on there. It looks pretty roomy inside that rig. But yeah, this is like an Xbox One game.
Oh boy.
Guys, I can feel it. These guys not coming. Right from me like that out. No. Choose and play that game now. I just step on these things. If I collect 2 more of them, I'll definitely get the Oh.
Gale? I think I found that doodad you were after.
Sweetness. Just drop it by next time you're in the hangar. Pretty sure you know where to find me, and, you know, let's just keep this between us.
Keep what? game's not sending me back to the base, so I guess we're gonna take them out. But still quick now. Pretty sure there is like a world map menu. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. I'm guessing I'm near the hangar. Yeah, this looks like it.
Nevik, Neo Venus Construction. #1 in energy. #1 in medicine. #1 in communications. In philanthropy, the most generous corporation in the history of the Earth. A beacon of hope in dark times. Nevik spans the galaxy in search of new energy sources. Earth's greatest champion. Mankind's best chance to endure and prevail. Nevik, for your future.
Small avalanche blocked the elevator up from Coronis, so you'll have to take the long way. Sorry,
Alright, let's take a look at my quest here. I want to take care of the find and shoot untag acreage. So I gotta keep doing that. I should have been doing that. Oh well. It's not just the one thing, it's everything. Seems to suggest I only need to tag one enemy of probably every type, so... Rather dark, dingy living quarters. Oops. So I wonder what I'll get for this.
Stand by.
Ah, yes, my samples. I have an appropriate reward. Something to aid in your blood sport. Custom-made specialty ammunition. It's a hobby of mine. I'll forward the recipe to the quartermaster so a constant supply is purchasable from him. Just load your firearm with these and it probably won't take you so long to kill your quota next time.
Alright.
Well, those samples you brought me were worthless. The Sapaya T-energy is not pure enough. So, let's keep looking. I'm sure the T-energy from a different breed of Acrid will yield more promising results.
It would be nice if he just gave me a list of all of them at the outset. Instead of just one at a time. But whatevs. Guess it's a good reason for me to talk to him immediately upon returning a quest. Alright, I guess I'll go to the store.
Processing.
I don't know if they'll have any new items to go through. I did have the fun of making the difficult choice of whether or not I wanted the rifle, hunting rifle. Difficult choice because I can only have 2 of these weapons plus the pistol. So I have to figure out if it's worth getting rid of the assault rifle, that hunting rifle. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal because I can always change it at the rig. Change my loadout, but I don't know. We'll see. Probably not a good idea to have that much water dripping around, that much electrical equipment.
You looking for something specific?
Single bolt action rifle with high accuracy and damage. Just one issue I'm thinking about is the fact that I haven't faced any human enemies yet. And if my memory serves me right, in the first 2 games, this was much more effective against them than against Acrid. So I'm not sure if I should spend money on it at this point. But let's see if there's... Ooh, this could be good. Oh, that cost parts, not... cost specialized components. Ricochets when hitting hard surfaces. I'm not sure how useful that is. Also, is there a chance of me hurting myself with it? I have no idea. I'm suspicious of that. I'll get the extra ammo pack, though. And...
Thanks, Jim. You keep fighting a good fight.
Alright. Let's go talk to Gale. See if he has... See what exactly he's gonna do to my rig.
Hey, Gale. You up to helping me put a new tool on the rig?
Sure thing, boss. With that component you salvaged from LaRoche's winch arm, I can upgrade your rig to spec. It's kind of what I do. Just plug any salvage that you find out in the world into the kiosk there and select what you need. Oh, and if you're ever low on salvage but flush on cash, I'm sure old Birdie can swap that for you. They don't call him the quartermaster for nothing. Get it? Yeah, me either.
Alright, looks like this is the one they want me to get, which is good because it's free. Winch and cable upgrade to claw arm. Shoot out using LB to damage for grab apron. Zipline compatible. Got a little bit of what do you call it, Metroidvania stuff here.
On it! You were gonna dig that one.
I like how this one that's the most expensive here is also the one that seems like you should have it built in. Alright, well, I'll get it, because that's one I was saying I wanted. I definitely have enough components for it, so...
Now you can collect T-energy without getting out of your rig. Big time saver, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, sir. Upgraded your claw arm with a brand spanking new winch. Premium bi-steel synthetic cable, high-end abrasion guard, precision CNC machined roller fair lead. It's compatible with the zipline attachment on your grappling hook because you're my favorite. And not just because LaRoche doesn't let me upgrade his rig. This is the stuff. Now get out of here before I regret giving it to you.
I mean...
Kidding. Love you, enjoy. Don't break it.
What do you mean give it to me? I found it.
Oh, and because I'm the gift that keeps on giving, I cooked you up a T-energy detector. It'll automatically recognize a thermal pocket in the immediate vicinity and translate the seismic noise into audio. Just listen for the signal and use it to pinpoint and discover underground deposits. Like a hot and cold game. You're welcome.
Can I get a sample of what this audio is supposed to sound like? Guess we'll find out. So would we use the drill on the rig to drill into the ground to find it? Okay, so I think I will buy that rifle because, to be perfectly honest, I don't think there's much else I'm gonna
Welcome
be able to
back.
afford to buy. There's not much else to buy at the moment, anyway.
See there? That's the stuff. Great for sniping targets.
Oh. This is to buy ammo. Never mind. Well, I'm
Thanks,
gonna say
Jim.
no thanks.
You keep fighting a good fight.
Wait a minute, this is my hunting rifle. It's been in my family for generations.
So it just occurred to me that this hangar has a very cost-based field to it. And then First Strikes Back. Especially with the war.
Hey, Grace. Your last message made it sound like you were worried about my living conditions. Well, don't fret, Angel. Take a look. Cozy, huh? I know she looks as cramped as the backseat of your old hatchback, but when the chips are down, you'd be surprised how much mileage I get out of a 5-ton claw and drill. That's not to say she's all utility. I got all the creature comforts. Always got a couple pots brewing. There's a shot of you and Hank the day we brought him home.
Looks like a Cuisinart coffee grinder.
Bunch of maps. More maps. There's us looking dapper. And my shrine to you.
It's a coffee maker, I guess.
Even got your going away present parked on the dash, you cruel, cruel woman. I gotta go.
Is there a button to turn on the window defroster here? Let's missions, all of them. Doesn't specify which untag acrid I'm supposed to aim at, so anything that's not an egg, I guess. Four of them. Alright, well, the only one that has a typical location.
Okay, executive decision. We are done waxing melancholy. I have news. Our son is walking. Well, he walked. Well, he took 2 steps and face planted, but that counts, doesn't it? I'll see if I can get him to do it on camera. Well, that sounds healthy, right?
Oh, look at that. We got signage and directions and destinations. I didn't notice that just now. Bailey's Crossing. I guess we'll get some Irish whiskey here. Okay, apparently there's a fast travel system that the game just decided to let me know about. I don't know what that's all about, but let's see how it works. Sometimes the breadcrumb trail in this breaks. Either that or
Okay, since you asked, here's why my face doesn't freeze. My environment suit here, this was made by Nevic's smartest engineers. This is not cheap. It's got breathable fabric, adaptive heat loss insulators, windproof laminates, moisture barriers, and micropores. Then it's machine washable. Right. Now, these heaters on the collar here, they do the heavy lifting of keeping my head warm when I'm in the elements. It's got its limitations, but keeping the noggin warm ain't one of them. So, is that wonky enough for you, or do I need to start talking about fluoropolymers?
I guess
Cronus Actual, come in. I'm getting close to that massive T-energy deposit. Looks like I'll have to use my new winch to get across this chasm. Hope LaRoche is listening.
Kiss my ass, Baron, and choke on your winch.
Jim, remember when you get there, the bigger thermal pockets can overload your T-post, so watch your step.
Yes, please, don't burn up like a matchstick.
Hey, LaRoche, how are those grasshopper pumps in the East Valley coming along?
Complete bombo. Almost done.
Cronus Actual out.
That's something about the, my rig or something. Okay, so I could have sworn that the game wanted me to get out of the rig and grapple up there, but apparently not. Some music playing here. The heck am I missing? The music's giving me a StarCraft vibe here. Clearly I'm missing something. Am I supposed to smash through this wall here? Not giving me any... Wait, something. What do we got here? Interesting. I feel like I missed an important or overlooked an important piece of text. What to do here. It wants me to use it on that. It's not working for what I'm If I could find a spot which showed the message I may have missed, that would be helpful. I don't see it though. I think it said it was obstructed and I needed to remove the obstruction in order to use that. But, unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. Whether there's something else I'm missing here. Okay, I got it. Everything. I was too close to it, apparently. Yeah, as I always say, don't be dumb. Life is so much harder when you are. Hey, how come I'm not using my grappling hook to slow my descent? Okay, life is much easier if you're smart. I could have been 5 minutes further along if I had that.
Good God.
There's another one coming. Probably down the street.
Okay, now I know I'm not seeing things. And going again. Hide all you want! I know you're out there. Unless I'm losing my mind. In which case, I'll go right on talking to myself. Nice one, Jim.
I can't get up there. Not yet, anyway. Come on. that again.
Hide all you want. I know you're out there. Unless I'm losing my mind. In which case, I'll go right on talking to myself. Nice one, Jim.
At least it didn't set me too far back. why not? I don't know what I'll get for this. Ah, I just controlled it. Great. Maybe I didn't. if I do damage. Well, that sucked. I believe I'm collecting all this nonsense. All this for some tea energy. Treasure chest. Gather intelligence.
Cronus Actual, you copy? We gotta talk, boss. It's getting strange in a hurry out here. Cronus, come in.
Nope.
Anyone hear me?
Nope.
Damn it.
Maybe not. Alright, well. Entering unknown structure. Don't eat the snow. Especially not the yellow kind.
Now, who do you suppose built this?
Not me.
And where'd they run off to?
Alright. Switch over to the pistol. Yeah, let's see if we can take that. Now, right. Creepy music playing.
Research Station Charlie, this is a Code Red. Requesting priority evac. We have a cluster infestation in progress. Maglocks have been engaged
Dead.
on all security
Nothing I
doors so
can't take care of.
survivors can make a break for Substation Echo. The Acrid are now feeding on our power. As long as the main generator stays online, they're trapped in here with me. I repeat, this is a Code Red. It's been 3 weeks since we've heard a peep from your side.
Something about deactivating a generator? So much easier if I could just shoot them. Speaking of which...
Initiating reset protocol. Generator temporarily offline. Sequence in progress. Generator reboot sequence complete. Generator now online.
Ow. I did not see that control panel. Nice that the run actually causes you to run, not just walk a little bit faster. So we got a new enemy type. Little creepy crawly things. Yeah, see what happens when I load my last autosave. The game takes this long to load on the Series X. Imagine how long it took on original hardware. Replenishes my ammo. Well, unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for me today, folks. Yeah, like I said, it's my early day at work, so I get ready to go to work. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it be in live or even in archive form. So, quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday, notwithstanding days I take off for whatever reason, like yesterday. But I will be back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Lost Planet 3 for 360 running on the Series X. And yeah, we'll investigate more of this strange underground facility that may or may not have been built by Nevik. I guess we'll find out. But until then, take it easy.